Howdy, howdy, howdy. I'm Tratus Gray, and I'm going to be playing some more Baldur's Gate tonight. How's everyone doing? For my YouTube folks that catch this video that's been edited down and whatnot from the live Twitch feed, don't forget to hit the like button, dislike it if you dislike it, subscribe if you're not subscribed, a great way of getting notified whenever I go upload more Baldur's Gate content. Though I've actually changed the way I upload things, because since I'm a variety streamer and so many people subscribe to the channel from different videos, I don't actually post to the subscriber feed, but I do post to my community feed. So if you see that, you'll see the videos whenever they go live. You'll probably see it recommended to you if you've been watching the channel. So there's that too. Yeah. Leave a little emoji in the comment section below. That takes an extra 1 or 2 seconds of your time, and I appreciate it and helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And without further ado, we're going to get started here. I did fix my game installation file folder, whatever you want to call it, that was causing the crash in the Ansur's chamber under Baldur's Gate. I don't know. There was one particular spot every time we got to it, the game would crash. So it was weird. But we got it fixed, and I can load back in. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Watch it crash now. that would be my luck. But anyway. I've been thinking about what I would do for my second character if I was to make one right away. I can't nail a character class down at the moment. There's too many I want to try. I think it would be a dark... What is that dark one? But not necessarily evil playthrough. I assume that one has something to do with a Ball lineage, because I've avoided spoilers like the plague. I typically don't watch Baldur's Gate 3 content. Where the heck is the door? Here it is.
Catch a break.
So when we came out here, it would crash. Here's our test to make sure it's still working, because I tested it last night after I repaired it. Here we go. We have not gone through here. Technically, I should be able to walk. Who is this? Or are these the people from before? And who are you over here? Flying books? I feel like I'm in Harry Potter with all these puzzles.
A good leader has the insight to find good counsel. As a war reaches its end, there is one who doesn't advise for the city's prosperity. Find him and strike him down.
Hey, Pi.
Hold still, will you?
Sleight of hand failed. Excuse me. I'm proficient in that. All right, Asterion, come here.
Yes, let's.
The virtues of unions. It is quite obvious that larger kingdoms offer benefits to all peoples within. As a kingdom grows, so does its fields, its populace, and its economy. A few charred corpses is a worthy sacrifice, if a dragon offers to share its hoard after all. So too should you seek union, however imperfect. Should a powerful kingdom march its army on your borders, some friction is inevitable. Of course, citizens' rights might erode, for instance, but such lesser issues would be sanded down by the march of time. Such is the price of peace. Don't know about that one.
A little small talk.
Tabbies, get down here! Tabbies, get down here! Tabbies, get down here!
I've got a long road ahead. Something's on my mind.
Hold still, will you? Hold still, will you? Hold still, will you?
Come to Danny. Blasted little thing slipped in my grasp.
Where am I needed?
Slippery little blighter.
Best foot forward.
So, how did it feel?
Tabbies, get down here!
Interesting.
A 5-year war. The war was, in truth, nothing short of a tragedy. It began as a mild altercation between the sanguine sons of Ilio and Vida families regarding, if you can believe it, the proper ownership of a sheep farm. Over the course of 3 seasons, full-blown conflict had erupted between Baldur's Gate and Victon, I guess. A pointless war leaving both cities with nothing but 1,000 youthful corpses to show for it.
I'll just help myself.
The gate is closed. So,
I am ready.
Keep it quick.
Tabbies, get down here!
Can we attack it?
Let's get going.
We could throw. What am I throwing?
Hope this ends well.
Hold still, will you? Hold still, will you?
So we can throw it. Can we? Disadvantage. Because I'm too close. I'm wearing that, right?
Hold still, will you?
Oh, there we go. My colleague Amaps proposes fair rules of engagement in times of war and forgiveness upon victory. Are we to spare our enemies then once they have fallen to our might? Are we to put all hatred behind us when surrender is offered? Indeed not. For what shall we do once our opponent gathers new armies and masses them once again along our borders? We shall wage another war and count the lives snuffed out by our own magnanimity. Yeah. That's a hard one to pronounce. Magnanimity. Come on, Google. Come here. Why? I know how to pronounce it, but why is it? Why is my tongue and mouth not working? Magnanimity. Thank you for breaking it out. Magnanimity. Magnanimity. I just can't. I just can't squish them together. Oh, yeah. All right. So, once an enemy kingdom is conquered, it must be razed to the ground. Only then can we be free of its specter. What did I throw? I don't know.
Need to find a way forward.
What a day. Don't touch me. On my way.
Tammys, get down here!
What to do?
Bro. Athletics failed with the book.
Keep your distance, darling.
Whatever it takes.
We're failing.
Sure, why not? Should get started.
There we go. My life has been a long succession of pleasures. To see my town take to my ideas and cease legal discrimination of local orcs, to see my fights against horrid living conditions and city factories take off, to have the chance to see a new generation take to these ideas of a better, kinder, fairer, intelligent world and run with it to new reaches of the continent. It was not a life without struggle, however. I shall regret its failures. My old friend Sutul comes to mind, who adopted such cruel ideologies later in life. I will forever console myself in the idea that such a brilliant mind would only conceive such theories under the strain of exile and the promise of reinstatement, as she ultimately was.
The solution's plain as the high moors in midsummer. Let's chat.
Okay, Will.
Always good to talk, my friend.
What insight do you have about the trial?
Yes. Swelto's ethic of war would lead to endless conflict. No city could survive it. Swelto is the one you should strike.
Okay.
Can't slow down.
You said Swelto, huh? And let's see. Just in case I needed to do that again. Okay. Well. Oh yeah, I wanted to read Swelto's book again. I think you had it. That's Stead's. This is the one about getting conquered, right? And Swelto was the one about constantly, like, completely killing your enemy.
No one back home will ever believe this. How much farther can I go?
Okay. We're gonna trust Will's insight on this. Okay. Will, that was a pretty good insight.
Always good to talk, my friend.
That's all of them, right? Heck yeah. Here we go, folks. We've been granted to access to Ansur's lair. It's time to see what awaits us there. I agree. Another set of doors and another statue of Baldurin. Or Baldarian. Baldurin. Okay. Oh, I think this is an autosave.
With courage does the hero march. Fettered by the taxing chains of fear, a stalwart soul must ever persevere. With insight does the hero choose. Guidance born of ancient wisdom proven. Peace, not strife, the undenied conclusion. With justice does the hero rule. Lead not the guiltless lamb to bloody slaughter, nor cleanse the lion's sins in sacred water. With strategy does the hero scheme. A cunning mind, 100 steps ahead, your allies close, your rivals stunned in dread. Worthy you are found. Go forth, hero, seize your fate, and rise, great worm, heart of the gate.
Okay. This blood? What's going on?
Hells. The Great Worm is nothing but bone and memories.
Oh no!
Dragon's spirit floods your mind and memory in a great torrent of power. He is with you. He is within you. He is you. The next words that spill from your mouth are not yours, but the worm's.
I am Ansur, heart of the gate, butchered in flesh, risen in spirit.
Search your mind for what possesses it.
Ansur wends his way through your mind like an unstoppable river. Your body is unmoving, yet thought flows effortlessly between you. The spirit pauses, and you feel the astral prism stir. Ansur senses the Emperor's presence within it.
Answer me, Facey. Why have you come?
I never shy away from a challenge. I mean you no harm. Just let me go.
A deep sigh resonates within you. The torrent stills, only disturbed by the dragon's next words.
Brack, my words aren't meant for you. They're meant for him.
The Emperor stirs in the astral prism, then in you. Calm, curious, and detached.
Oh, he's talking to the Emperor.
Baldur, your presence has stirred me, as it ever did. I am awakened.
Ansur, it's been too long.
Baldur, no, I don't believe it.
The Emperor is Baldur? Well, this puts a wrench into the plans. We didn't trust the Emperor. I mean, we were gonna free Orpheus. I think. We were gonna try. And that was gonna piss off the Emperor. He called you Baldurin?
A name I once answered to. A name I did not expect to hear again. Least of all from the mouth of an old friend.
Friend. Yes. And more. Until you killed me.
What?
Have you come to dance on my bones, Balduran? Was slaying me not satisfaction enough?
Satisfaction? No. You left me no choice.
You had every choice. You were becoming illithid. I offered you merciful death. You chose to fight. And now you bring your thrall before me. How far has the great Balduran fallen?
Answer me. Answer the question, Mind Flayer. Yeah, you owe it to both of us.
Stillness. Ansur's consciousness hovers just above yours, searching, seeing.
Dear Ansur.
Enough! I gave you everything, Balduran. And you repaid me in slaughter. It is time I return the favor.
Oh snap!
I am the heart of the gate. I am the one who roars. Let my bones rise and the storms gather. Witness Balduran. The final tempest has come. This time, you will not escape it.
What? We gotta get the helm, right? Something about it. And I've got to turn his face away. I've got to split the party up. We can't all be channeled together in front of this dragon. Listen to the music. Be safe, Pi. I'm gonna start the fight here after the ad starts. It's gonna come on here in about less than a minute. It's warning me. This is to keep the channel with pre-roll ads off because there's no way to turn off ads completely. Twitch has turned that off. So to keep pre-roll ads off, we have to roll ads every 2 minutes automatically. Yeah. Or I mean every 2 minutes, for whatever. I think it's every 40 minutes. We could do 3 minutes every hour, but this is the lesser of the evil. So, yeah, they've completely turned it off to where I can't just say no ads at all. Yeah, force ads causes wars. Yeah. So we're just gonna let the ads finish here, and then we'll start the fight. Great time to get a snack, food, drink, whatever. The ad has started. For those that are subbed, you know you can still hear me. But yeah, this way people don't miss anything. We'll start it here in about 2 minutes. Got a minute and 23 to go. It's a great time, just in case I don't edit this out, to mention on YouTube. Don't forget to like, subscribe. In case anyone's wondering, I'm eating lentils and rice and some protein and carrots mixed in with it. Oh, it's so good. Perfect. It's been pressure cooked and everything. Oh, so good. $30 seconds. And the ads are for Twitch. We don't have any ads on YouTube. Unless they put it there in front of the video, but you know how YouTube is. I'm talking about in the middle. We're not big enough for that. All right, let's get this battle going. Who's up? Looks like we need to put some allies next to this dragon. Why do you have to go in front? I don't want that. You're big enough. Why can't you? Okay, what are you? Necrotic resistance is halved. Lightning immunity, poison immunity. All right. Armor class of 19. Incoming damage reduced. Spells that alter someone's form have no effect on this. And it's got a +5 bonus to saving throws against spells that would remove it from this plane. Magic resistance on top of that. Has advantage on saving throws. And it has advantage on saving throws against anything that affects turns undead. Because it is undead.
Let's have some fun.
Can you come here? Is this considered a monstrosity? I would think so. But we have undead slaying here somewhere. There we go.
Make it hurt.
That's a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. Okay. Can you come back here? And can you cunning action hide?
To the shadows.
Really? Where? Oh, that's right. Alright, well. %, huh? Because it's, yeah, the saving throws on it. I think we're just better off doing this. I mean, it's halved, so... Did a little bit of damage.
No time to waste. This is good.
No, try that again. Got a critical hit on someone there. I think it was the mage hand went bye-bye. Let's frighten this. Perfect.
Got to concentrate.
We can put fairy fire on this. Try. We could try doing turn undead. I mean, sure, it has disadvantage, but yeah, this is the best thing, I think. And we get some radiating orbs.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Okay. I think this is important.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Oh. Okay, what did we get? Can't be stunned, and they can't land critical hits. That's great, but I lose up fire damage. But it's still great. Can I equip it? Oh, you dare say? Can I hide my helmet? Hide during dialogues, yes. Oh, it's medium armor. It seems like I need to get a different ring. So we could leave You're saying? Or we could finish this fight.
These boots have seen everything.
Ooh, a critical hit, huh?
Time to kill.
All right. Sneak attack, undead slaying. Yeah. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
Be quick.
Cunning action hide.
They won't know what bit.
Perfect.
On the victor's path.
I see. It's not going to go anywhere.
2 steps at a time.
So, can I shoot you off? Yes. We're just gonna shoot you off into the abyss. Try to move you also off into the abyss? I don't know. Frightened. We could try. 20% chance. You never know.
Can't give up. Not now.
Okay, we need to freaking heal.
On my way.
Can I command you to do something? A grovel? It's undead, yeah.
Come on, can't stay idle.
I might.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
How far away are you? Too far away. And you're too far away from that, too. We need to be spread out because he's just going to keep moving around the map. So I guess the thing is, can I make myself useful and take this target out? Yes. Can at least make myself useful. It's a bonus action. Hate to do that. I just need a good hit on it. I mean, this would put me closer for another strike, but it's not what I want. But it would be a bonus action. No, I need that saved for a massive hit. Damn it. We better save it in case there's a glitch.
Storm is arisen. Going to attack. Fight and cover.
Not unless we kill it first. Resistant to all damage. Maybe I want to be further away? Maybe.
Let's end this.
Oh. Got some radiating orbs on it.
Got to press on.
Survival is all that matters.
Hello, my love. Strength. You're not airborne anymore. Shit. Should have done this first. Fuck. Let's do it.
Soul is in good hands.
Come on. Oh, you are still flying. Okay. It's just glitched. Immune to lightning damage, huh? An undead dragon. Well, I can always get here or here.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Okay.
afford to let up.
A lightning strike, huh? Alright, so we gotta get out of those. Let's see.
Go for the throat.
We'll try monstrosity. Target must be a monstrosity. Okay, so it's not. Dragon slaying. Well, it's a dragon. Oh! We got it! Oh my gosh! We didn't have to run.
I never thought I'd see
We
him
could have
again.
ran. So it's true. You're Baldur. What the heck?
I was. Now, I am much, much more. But it seems you are more interested in my past.
I mean, he actually founded Baldur's Gate, yes. Thanks, Pi. I just need to know if you're gonna kill me like you killed your last friend. Exactly.
I killed Ansur out of necessity. For the crime of being a Lithid, he would have killed me first. It's like I always told you. I was just like you. An adventurer who yearned for greatness. And in mortal terms, I achieved it. As captain of the Wandering Eye, I acquired enough gold to found Baldur's Gate. I stayed for a while to watch my city grow. But it was not enough. I grew restless again. The sea called to me, and I ran to her with open arms. Life at sea was not easy. Our last adventure was ruinous. My ship was destroyed. My crew lost. But my spirit was far from broken. I was determined to return in triumph once again. I heard of treasure in Moonrise. I strove to find it. What I found was an Illithid colony, where I acquired a tadpole much like yours, and became a mind flayer, enthralled to the Elder Brain. It was Ansur who found me. Ansur who pulled me from the Brain's domination. Ansur who brought me home. He sought to cure me of my sickness, called on every healer he could find, nearly broke his spirit in the attempt. But he failed to understand. I wanted no healing. I was not sick.
So you killed him?
Even after he had exhausted all possibility of reversing my condition, he still clung to hope. I tried to convince him of my reality. I was on the cusp of greatness beyond my wildest dreams. But all he could see was a mind flayer. He came to me as I slept, a mercy killing in his mind. I saw the tears. I felt his grief. I had no choice but to kill him first. It was an act of self-preservation.
Oh, I definitely will check Ansur before we go. I want to see what that dragon is holding. And I need to check out the gear on Astarion, because I think we have something that ignores stuff. Thank you, Irons. Blessed with so many Traitors to Grey streams. Hey, Heroic. All right, how do we want to... Where's my dialogue here? So even after he still clung to hope, I was on the cusp of greatness beyond my wildest dreams, but all he could see was a mind flayer. Yeah, is being an illithid really worth the loss of a friend? You had to do it 5 times? And had to use Gale and Globe of Invulnerability? Oh, wow. Yeah, we just straight up muscled right through it. I even took the full blast of the storm, the first storm hit on Kalinar. Because it said 2 turns remaining. I didn't know I had to get into cover the first turn. There is an achievement from this battle? Ooh, I wonder if I got it. Maybe I didn't. Okay, got you. I didn't. Got you. Alright, so I think your methods are questionable.
There were no alternatives.
You could have talked to him.
In my place, you would have done the same.
No,
Do not
I would
think
not
that
have.
I am ignorant of what I have lost.
Would have tried talking first.
I may not regret my actions, but I do regret that they were necessary. While the past is beyond my influence, the present is not. It is time we move on. 2 nether stones remain in the hands of the Chosen. We must find them before we confront the Brain.
No, don't apologize, my love. You're perfect. We're like the Addams family. Between Morticia and Gomez, right? People just have to put up with the gushiness. Okay, this is good. Dear Ansur, I've said it 1,000 times and I'll say it again. There is no cure, and that's all right. I'm fine, more than fine. I'm better than I've ever been. So why torture yourself like this? Of course I know why. Remember Yal Tingri? You and I sailed together for months, sinking the Great Spire. By the time we found it, we were sick as dogs. But you never left my side, not for a moment, even though you could have simply chosen to fly. You told me there was something about experiencing it with me through my eyes. You wanted to share in my passion for the adventure. It was you said, a privilege. The truth is, privilege was mine. You were the greatest thing that ever happened to me, Ansur. I never had to ask you for anything, but I'm asking you now to stop. I may no longer feel my feelings, but I know yours, and yours are agony. It doesn't have to be this way. Be free, Ansur. Fly. And know that even if I'm not beside you, I will always have been your Balduran. Two unique items from one place is good. This is true. This is true. 21 to 30. And if we... It does less damage, though. But if we add strength, if we take a strength potion, we can double our modifier with it. On hit, double the damage from your strength modifier. So if we get a +5, so we'll get 10. It gives us advantage on large, huge, or gargantuan creatures, which is a lot of things. Plus, we're adding our charisma to the damage.
My faith will guide me.
So stunned and paralyzed are two different conditions, right? I need to ask Google here. There's 4 different endings to this game? Oh my gosh! I don't know if I want to see the evil one, but if I'm gonna make an evil character, it's gonna be a good one. Okay, look. If I make an evil character, it's gonna be an Oathbreaker. If I make an evil character, it's gonna be an Oathbreaker, which is a paladin who breaks their oath. That's a big deal. It's a very big deal. So if I'm doing evil, we're making a Death Knight, essentially. There's an evil one, then the Dirge and the Redemption Dirge. Yeah, the dark, what are they called? The dark, there's a good one, evil, and then the dark, the two, what is it called? Dark Urge, thank you. I think my next playthrough is going to be a Dark Urge character, because that way everything we've seen will be different. And I think I want to resist the Dark Urge, whatever that is. To murder. If I had to guess, we're infused as a ball spawn or something. Okay. Is stunned and paralyzed the same condition in BG? No. So yeah, I like the fact that I can't be stunned, I can't be paralyzed, I can't be knocked prone when I'm concentrating. I ignore difficult terrain, and I cannot be restrained. So you can't stop Kalinar. So I'm going to do additional psychic every time okay. So this does more, typically, because of its packed abilities. However, if we just take some strength potions that last until long rest, we'll be kick-ass, I think. So, in the meantime, we're gonna put this back on. And then when we can activate strength potions, we'll do that, because it's obviously better. It's meant for a fighter. That weapon was meant for a really tough, fighter. Like, let's talk to Will, because this, I'm sure you weren't expecting this. I wasn't.
I failed. The heart of the gate is dead. We need to see my father. He should know what happened with Ansur.
I think your father's gonna be pissed. We also need to sleep. We're out of short rests, and we're just...
Keep a blade close.
I mean, we are exhausted, folks. We are exhausted.
Let's get on with it.
Defender of the people. Let's move.
You're exhausted too? I hear you, babe. We should probably explore the room. Maybe... I don't think there's anything else. We could summon the... We can summon us again. We lost our undead.
Sharp as ever.
Is there anything to animate?
One move ahead.
You can't animate Ansur, right? that would be awesome. Oh.
Can't give up now.
Nods to explore the room.
Ahead.
Your dirge will be a necromancer. See that? That sounds nasty. That sounds nasty. We've kind of turned Gale into this ultimate wizard slash necromancer, but he doesn't have complete necro magic. I mean, he read the necromancy of Thay and succeeded. But yeah. Where are we? What was down here? Where did you go? You go somewhere. You go outside, right? Nope. This takes us to the beginning, right? Yeah. It takes us to the beginning, sort of. So this was a secret door. You have a dirge too? Can't pick up, too heavy. Well, let's fix that. Who can pick up the corpse so we have a body for Will? Or maybe I'm not gonna be using Will. I'll be using Gale. Okay, who's got? You're kind of heavy. You're a little heavy. You might be able to pick up a body. What do you mean it's too heavy?
Over there.
If we had Karlak would just be like, yeah, I got it.
Keep going.
What about this body? No?
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Well,
Pride of the gate.
if we get attacked, I'm gonna wish I had done this.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay. So we need to leave. And we need to go to camp.
Moving in.
Watch your back. One step at a time.
Veniet jubilee!
Blade at the ready.
What does more damage? That's a good question. BG3. Which level 1 familiar is better? The Raven, because of the blinding. Well, I get that. And it's got some flight. Okay. It can be used to scout. All right. Oh no, for scouting, the imp or the quasit are top tier due to invisibility. Well, yeah, I've always loved that. And they have high damage. Yeah, I've always been using quasits or imps. The best overall, though, they're saying. Wait a minute. The imp has range? I don't believe this. claws, yes. A sting. But it does not have range. It can fly. Okay, I had to look this up. The mage hand, I was like, how do I throw stuff? How do I get stuff into its inventory? You don't. So if I want to have it throw stuff like healing potions or the alchemist fire for it to actually do some freaking damage, I have to drop them on the ground and have the mage hand do it from there. So it would make sense if Astarion, if we're keeping Astarion in the party, to hold on to the alchemist fire and things like that. Like, yeah. Crying out loud. Takes an action.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Oh, we better save it.
Breathe deep and move. Let's see.
I'm gonna try to sell if I can.
Time to press ahead.
Considering an army of cultists is on its way to cut our throats.
Brilliant future of Baldur's
Would you rather be stabbed in the dark or decapitated?
I need a quick word.
Easier to don some armor than learn to swing a sword. If you can manage the extra weight, that is. The way I see it, you...
Okay. Oh boy, we need to rest, folks. I guess we just go to camp first. I don't know what's gonna happen here. He's shaving with the knife. Okay, yeah, Duke.
The Absolute's voice is gone, but I still hear its echoes. Reflections of reflections.
Tell me about your battle with Ansur.
I failed, Father. The worm is fallen.
A terrible fate for Ansur, my son. Yet my hopes for the city's future have never been higher.
I don't understand.
You and your allies slayed the undead terror that was once the great Ansur. You are stronger than even the great worm.
Ooh.
You will be the one to part the storms and lead the people through. You, not Ansur, are the savior we need. First, you will fell the Absolute. Then we will rebuild Baldur's Gate. We will take back our city together. I will name you Baldur's Gate's newest Grand Duke of the Council. You will be hailed Heart of the Gate.
Grand Duke. I look the part of a fiend.
I will tell the citizens and the patriarchs of your good works. They will know you carry your father's banner.
Uncertainty fills the air. Will has reached a fork in his path. In which direction will he travel?
Well, this is quite interesting. You know, and if we bring Karlach back into the party, which we will at some point, she can use the great sword. It would behoove her to do so. Yeah, I think we stick with the weapon we have. It does considerable damage. You know what? I trust you, Will. Follow your heart.
Will?
I fought to right the wrongs of the coast, to slay the men and monsters that hunt the helpless. It is in the wilds that I find my courage, not in the halls of upper city estates.
There will be no Grand Duke Will Ravengard, and there will be no Blade of Frontiers.
I am now the Blade of Avernus. For as long as demons and devils imperil the Sword Coast, they will be my prey.
Then
Heck
go
yeah!
with my blessing.
Wow!
Be Faerun's great defender. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. Let these be the lights that guide you, my son. Hail the Blade of Avernus!
Nice!
The Blade of Avernus!
A calm settles over you. The Elder Brain is a menace, but with the Blade of Avernus at your side, you know you can triumph.
With his father's blessing, Will announced himself the Blade of Avernus. He is devoted to protecting the Sword Coast from infernal threats by hunting devils, both within the hells and without. Nice. That is now complete.
The devil's stench lingers, but Will is yet a champion of the people. I had hoped he'd join me on the council, but he is his own man. I couldn't be prouder.
Baldur is still with us. He is the mind flayer that protects our minds from the absolute.
Gods, can it be? The man who raised the city's walls became an Illithid.
You both know you owe your lives to me. I am not fallen. I am risen.
We must make this a secret we carry beyond the grave. No name is more sacred to the city than Balduran's.
Balduran.
Not even mine. When people think his name or see his likeness, they must imagine a hero, not a horror.
How misguided you are.
Hail!
All right, let's talk to everyone.
My friend, now we have settled the matter of the guild. I fear there is something I must tell you. You and Boo both. It may shock you both to know, but Minsk and this Stone Lord, they are one man. The same one man. And that same one man is Minsk.
Yeah, I'm aware you tried killing me multiple times. Look, you can't blame yourself. The cult were manipulating.
Minsk does not blame Minsk. Minsk blames the Stone Lord. But if the Stone Lord is Minsk, then, well, Minsk grows dizzy. I wish to believe the Stone Lord's evil was the worm alone, tainting my thoughts with foul dung. But I see now, the dung was within Minsk all along. So I wonder, if Minsk can be a villain, and Nine Fingers a hero, must it be so with all creatures? Is there good and evil within us all? Boo calls this nonsense. Less thinking of bad thoughts, says he, and more breaking of bad bones. But still, I would hear what you have to say on the matter, my friend.
Everyone has the potential for good. It's just buried deeper in some, or lost along the way.
It is strange. A worm sits within my skull, twisting my thoughts. But it is you that have made Minsk see the world anew. You, my friend, are the true parasite. There is good and evil in all. Let us go crack villainous skulls, so that the virtue might leak free.
Villainous skulls!
I am becoming something of a philosophizer.
All right, we do need to level up Minsk and see what we're dealing with there. As far as what I'm sure they made him a ranger just like he was in the first two, but we got to see where it naturally wants to go with Minsk. All right, let's talk to Will.
The Blade of Avernus. A new name for a changed man.
Heck yeah.
The 4 pillars finally rise within me. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. I'm not to abide them, but to become them. But enough reflection for today. I'm of a mind to celebrate. A hearty meal would do the trick. A few hunks of fresh venison, a round of brown ale. What do you say?
Heck yeah! Sounds heavenly.
Wonderful. You hunt the deer, I'll scrounge up the ale. Prepare your belly for a roast a la blade. Let's hope Gale doesn't take offense if I assume cooking duties, just the once.
What are your plans as the Blade once the brain is defeated?
I scout both the hells and the coast's havens, and I destroy every fiend that dares put its eye on Faerun.
All right. Well, sometimes I'm just dumb. He reminds me of your BG2 character. I'm proud of that character. I really am. Just the Forrest Gump of Lady Righteous Justice.
So Will's the Blade of Avernus now. I suppose that's a new sort of frontier for him.
I know, Minsk. I know you meant Minsk. Yeah. But I'm saying I'm proud of that character, Tratus. Not Kalinar. But yeah, Tratus, the Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 character. Yeah, I'm very proud of how I just kind of went into that role, right?
The Blade of Avernus. I suppose hell is just another frontier.
Will intends to take the fights to the very hells themselves? I can think of no one more capable.
We're gonna get a long rest here.
The Blade of Avernus. I can't think of a better man than Will to take up the title. It's about time someone stood up to the evil fucks populating the hells.
Do you feel that? The hells themselves tremble to face such a scourge as Will threatens to be. The Blade of Avernus, forged by a cambion, wetted on a dragon's hide. Those devils won't know what's coming for them.
So, the Blade of Frontiers is dead. Long live the Blade of Avernus. I just hope he stays focused on battling infernal forces. The undead have it hard enough already.
All right. Can we... Yeah, I was gonna say, can we end the day? Let's do that. What quest is popping up here? Blade of Frontiers. Does anyone want to talk? Maybe we need to go talk to the Duke again. I'm not quite sure.
Hail!
No. Look at my new dig stuff, clothes. Yeah, I got new clothes. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Just to kind of show you. Yeah, I mean, we stole it. Comfortable ash meadow outfit. That's what we're wearing. We're gonna go to bed.
Yeah, cursed to put my hands on everything.
So the question then becomes, who do I want in my party? Do I feel like breaking into the House of Hope would require a skilled thief or an okay thief? An okay thief is me. But a skilled thief would be Astarion. Do I feel like we should be going heavy frontline with some wizard support? Because we could bring, I mean, it'd be Kalinar, Karlak, and Shadowheart. We could always get that armor of agility, and that would give her like a +5 AC, so she end up around 23, 24, or something like that. Armor class. She would have a high armor class. Oh, sorry. The question. If I do House of Hope next, will I still be able to do everything else in the game? Or am I going to lock myself? Because if I go get the hammer, I feel like the Emperor is going to be pissed. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. Well, to your knowledge, okay. So the
careful, I'm behind.
So the real question is, do we feel like we need Astarion? Man, his crit, the rolls he needs to get a critical hit. Plus, we had the elixir on, right? Oh, well, we slept, so. Plus, he's got the covert. I mean. Do we want Astarion? That's the question. Well,
a hero at heart.
I'm pretty sure I'm bringing Gale. Pretty sure. So we should get Will out, get Jaheira in to buff everyone, get Jaheira out, level up Minsk, find out what we're dealing with there, and then decide whether I'm taking Astarion out or keeping him in. Because Astarion does do some good ranged damage. He does decent damage. Let's not... He really does. And when he gets those crits off, like we had some nasty crits on that dragon. He was doing over like 100 points of damage. I mean, that... It's crazy.